has given me victory. Oh. All the days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I searched around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man, the man, the man.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
Voilà.
Ouais, il buvait.
La musique, Jean-Philippe Tamba. C'est un cadeau sous mon style.
J'aime juste toi.
Ouais.
Mon bonheur, c'est dans tes bails. Mon amour, je jure, c'est toi.
T'es un cadeau, bébé. Jean-Philippe Tamba. T'es un cadeau sous l'antenne.
He's giving me victory. Oh my God, he's giving me victory. He has given me victory. Oh. All the days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I searched around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man, the man, the man.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
Ndenge bakumaka Yesu na kurusa. Tete mibale na maboko, sete moko na lokolo. Mamu, ozali mwasi libala, kokamwisaka ngai. Na monoko oza ndoki, ozalaki nsekwa, ozali monyororo. Mamu, nini nakoba mpo na yo? Exemple nini okopesa mpo na basi ya mabala? Exemple, ezali te. Awa bana bapo nga naza ndumba, nakotambola na mwasi libala. Yango nakopesa makanisi mabe te. Ezali nde yo moko moto oza na makanisi ya mabe.
Ngai moto nakotelaka yo. Ngai moto nakufelaka yo. Ngai moto nabundelaka yo. God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows and now I'm free. I got me, hallelujah, bro. I got my hallelujah, power. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, double, heavenly blessings now him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, double, heavenly blessings now him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God God, your grace and mercy is always the follow. Yeah,
God has given me
He has given me victory. Oh, my God has given me victory. He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
I found my mom. Hey, Mom.
Friends, faculty and staff, welcome to the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy's 2022 Convocation Ceremony. It is so wonderful to be together again on such a celebratory occasion. We are here on this important day to officially recognize the accomplishments of the class of 2022 and to send these graduates out in the world as educated, trained, capable pharmacists and researchers. In my 14 years as the Dean of the School of Pharmacy, I have presided over the graduation of nearly 2,000 students. And today, it is your turn. Joining us today are the 90+ members of the School of Pharmacy faculty who were led by Cynthia Boyle, Ed Morton, Frank Colombo, and Jabe Wine, long-term faculty who are retiring this year. Let's give them a round of applause. Many of our preceptors, several of our pharmacy residents and fellows, and school staff are also with us today. Will all of our faculty, preceptors, residents, fellows, and staff please stand to be recognized. Also joining us are members of the School of Pharmacy's Alumni Association, here today to welcome you into their alumni environments. Will the members of the Alumni Association here today please stand to be recognized. The COVID-19 pandemic began during the second semester of your second year, forcing us all to our homes where we went to school and worked online for much longer than any of us could have imagined. Many of our rotations were subsequently canceled or revamped by virtual experiences. As the pandemic continued, many of you were on the front lines, participating in flu vaccination efforts at your rotation sites and at newly established COVID-19 vaccination clinics, both at UNB and M&T Bank Stadium, many hospital systems, and community pharmacies. Some of you Telehealth and telemedicine also became a part of it. Is a double alumnus of the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, earning both her BSP and PharmD degrees from the school. She is president and CEO of CorrectRx Pharmacy Services, Inc., and a national leader in the advancement of institutional clinical pharmacy. Dr. Yankelo is regarded as one of the leading women pharmacists in the country and as an expert in institutional geriatric pharmacy. She started CorrectRx after a long career as a top executive in the pharmacy services industry. Her business model is based on innovative clinical programs that offer better medical outcomes and lower healthcare costs. Strongly committed to delivering the highest quality services to her patients who reside in correctional, residential, and senior care facilities throughout the county. Dr. Yankelo has created a culture of caring that pervades.
Dean and incoming faculty, thank you for bringing such honor and pride to the university and for caring so deeply about pharmacy education. I am privileged to share this day, your day, the Graduates' Day, here as your guest, along with your family, your friends, who also delight in and celebrate your achievements. Gary Trudeau, the creator of Doonesbury comic strips, once said, commencement speeches were invented largely with the belief that outgoing college graduates should never be released into the world without being properly sedated. Graduates, one of my goals today is to avoid sedating them. So what are my graduation experiences? As I look out on this graduating class, I realize that I have graduated 3 times. Yet, I cannot remember who spoke or what they had to say. This is unbelievable, as I am sure they were well prepared, worked very hard on their meaning and their message to provide a well thought through, memorable message. And yet, somehow, I don't remember what they said. Maybe I was sedated. But most likely, I've concluded I wasn't listening. That's right. It's easy not to listen. It's easy to be distracted and to think of other things, a myriad of other things. It's easy to look at your phone and to check your emails. And we're all guilty of not listening most of the time. There are many books written on the subject of not listening. But the most recent one that I've read and I recommend is You're Not Listening by Kate Murphy. If we take the time to listen, we will learn that everybody has a story. And each of you has your own story. And this graduation is just a single point in your story that is yet to be fulfilled. In 2003, the founder of StoryCorps set up a recording booth
in past year one. In all seriousness, though, I am beyond honored and humbled to have the opportunity to give this speech to you all today, and I'm even more grateful that we are able to be here together in person to celebrate this momentous occasion. To my classmates, in the famous words of Elle Woods, we did it! As you have heard, our class transitioned to a completely virtual environment during our second year, or as we call it, P2 year, in the spring of 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We all have worked so hard and shown perseverance and courage. Take a look around and take in this moment. Maybe give a little elbow bump, quick smile to your neighbor. There you go. Because each and every one of you deserves to feel celebrated in this moment. I'd like to take you all back 1,369 days ago, of August of 2018. If you were outside of Pharmacy Hall, you would have seen groups of first-year students walking towards the front door. You could tell we were first-year students because we all had big smiles on and we were in perfect dress code. As the year went on and stress set in, we weren't quite as smiley, and the perfect dress code wasn't quite so perfect. Sorry, Dr. Q. So, however, since that first day, there was always one quality that was evident in every member of the class of 2022. Courage. Courage is often defined as a personal strength to endure danger and difficulty without fear. However, the courage I have seen in our classmates takes this definition to an entirely new level. For those who may not be aware, the individuals sitting next to you are some of the bravest people I have ever met. Some of us are not only students, but parents and caregivers who had to take on the responsibility of caring for family and friends during the pandemic. Some of us have lost members of our community and families to the COVID-19 pandemic, and still have the courage to continue caring for our community members and continuing forward in this rigorous program. Some of us volunteered in our free time to help with the COVID-19.
So I am up here representing the Maryland Pharmaceutical Society, and on behalf of the Maryland Pharmaceutical Society, I would like to call up Rachel Shelton.
being a lifelong learner. And the Maryland Pharmacists Association, I hope they will consider using the Maryland Pharmacists Association to help you continue with your professional growth. In terms of being able to be up to date on pharmacy practice issues, and also if you're staying in the area, we would love to see you at some of our incoming membership events. But anyway,
it is a 6-hour marathon, and you have to absolutely train for it, and you want to run it only one time. Plan at least 4 to 5 weeks of full-time study. Spend the majority of your study time on pharmacotherapy topics. But also keep in mind there are more than 75 questions on calculations and compounding. Follow NAPLEX test blueprint. Take thousands of practice questions, RX prep, CAPTAIN, APHA, and more test taking. It's a technical skill, and NAPLEX practice questions are very helpful. 3, find a team to study together with and support each other. Meet in your favorite study rooms at the school. Connect with your advisors and favorite faculty for pep talks. 4, prior to the test day, practice wellness. Eat healthy, exercise, sleep well. You are in the home stretch. Remember that life happens. We hope that you evaluate the situation and decide the best course of action to make sure that you're successful. Family and friends, you might wonder how you can help your graduate preparing for this licensing exam. Well, support them. Make sure they are studying diligently. Make sure they get their rest and nutrition. Encourage them and celebrate with them when they pass the test. It will be a well-deserved celebration. Graduates, everyone at the School of Pharmacy is in your corner and offers you our best wishes for this challenging licensing exam. And now, finally, we come to the high point of the morning's festivities, introducing each member of the class of 2022 and presenting them with the hood representing the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Graduates, when you arrived here 4 years ago, you put on the white coat, signifying entry into the profession of pharmacy. Now you are about to receive the doctoral hood, signifying completion of the highest professional degree in pharmacy. Wearing it creates the fact that you have met the objective set for you by our faculty. It means that you are now in charge of your own learning, and that is a heavy responsibility for which you have been well prepared. The traditional olive-colored pharmacy hood represents the fact that you have entered a caring profession that depends upon your proper use of scientific and clinical knowledge. You must care for your patients with passion and compassion, as well as with intelligence. You will be trusted by your patients. Do not underestimate the importance of that trust, nor treat it lightly. You will have an impact on people's lives. Make it a positive. With the guidance of the faculty and your preceptors and the support of your family, friends, and classmates, you have learned your profession well. It is time for you to receive the symbol of your accomplishments. Doctors Patrick Wintrow and Joey Marie-Helene will assist with assistance from Dr. Layson will present you with hoods. Class President Maria Palmer and Class Advisor Dr. Allison Duffy will read the name of graduates. Dr. Nikki Brand will present several of our graduates with certificates signifying their completion of our geriatrics and palliative care pathways. Dr. Lauren Heineke and Christine Barboni will present certificates for completion of our pharmacotherapy pathway. Dr. Magali Rodriguez-Bittman will present certificates of completion of our pharmacotherapeutics pathway. Please note that each graduate is having his or her picture taken by a professional photographer as they move across the stage. These photos will be made available to you. I ask that our family and friends remain mindful of the stage area as you take your personal photos so that everyone can see, so the flow of graduates on and off the stage is not interrupted.
Dr. Ryan Mahaley.
Dr. Mala Mohammed. Dr. Mohammed Endeishimiye. Dr. Kadusin Negash. Dr. Sapna Bazapa.
Maryland Board of Pharmacy Commissioner and fellow graduate of the School of Pharmacy first in 1992 and then last year in Master of Technical Science and Therapeutics. Today you're starting a new direction in your professional life. The outcome of privileges and a dedication to our profession and our patients. Would you and all of the pharmacists in the audience please stand and raise your right hand and say the current oath of pharmacist with me. I promise to devote myself to the lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. According to that, serious
You are now officially graduates of the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy.